Hi everybody. Okay, so I just want to play Minesweeper. I'm not that great at the game. I know some patterns, I know some things, but I'm still pretty bad sometimes. But I still wanted to play. I'm playing on no guessing mode, evil. So maybe we're gonna be here for a while. But anyways, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this. I just wanted to play some Minesweeper. So let me check. Yeah, this is recording. Okay, so we're gonna play. It it usually starts pretty simple, like not too much, not too difficult, but it gets technical really fast. Sometimes, or maybe I'm just a little bad at the game, which is also possible. So I like to start just doing the simple things, and well, now we can no longer just do simple stuff. Okay, so this is a one pattern, so that is free, and that is two, and there we go. See, not too difficult, not too hard. That is one, that is two, and that's four. Okay, that's two. That's touching one, and that's one, and that's one. you know if I'm going a little fast, no, maybe if I do upload this and someone actually watches this and is curious or doesn't know much about Minesweeper, like I can go over the few things I know, like the basics of Minesweeper, and maybe we can, so we can all be in the same page. But for the time being, I'm just applying the basic stuff, I guess. Yeah. Now what? Oh wait, this one. Yeah. Sometimes I am a little blind to things, so if at some point I miss something really obvious, just have some patience, I guess. That's three. That is okay. Okay, and yeah, I think we're gonna have to actually think here a little more. So, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna. So let's think here, right? Oh, wait, that's just one and one pattern, so that is free. That is really simple. And that's a one. That's really curious because this is also a one, right? Like that's. So there has to be a mine between all these spaces. Uh, so because of this one, all of these are free. That's really epic. Okay, now what? Now what? There's two mines in here. Hmm. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, I wanna go here, honestly. That is one. That's a one because it's already touching one mine. Sorry about that. So that's one, and that is two, and there we go. See, I knew it was gonna be easier here. That's one. That is, huh? Wait. This is no guessing, right? Wait, what? Wait, what? This is no guessing. So how is this a thing? Because that's a one and that's a one. So I don't know. Maybe it's. I believe it's probably gonna be some mine counting thingy. Okay. Anyways, that's one. So yeah. Oh, and this is a hole or whatever. Uh, so this is touching one of these two is a mine, so that covers this one, and therefore all of these are free. Yep. Okay, that's a little more complex now. Honestly, I may not know. But I don't have to know if this is really simple here. That's 2, and that is 2, and that's 4. That is touching 3, and it's a 5, so 2 more. That is 5 already, and that is a 6. Huh. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm a little worried now. I am a little worried now. How do we progress here? How do we make progress? Okay, let's think. This is a 1. So in one of these there is 1 mine. And in one of these there is another one. For these 4. Hmm. That doesn't really help me much. Now what now? Okay, so no. Okay. Yeah, we might be here for a while. I take my time. I'm doing this for myself mostly, so I honestly don't care how long this takes. I just like to play Minesweeper. Okay. Honestly, I don't know here, but let's think. Okay, if this is a 1, right? So these two already touches 1 mine. That's here, no matter what. So there is a mine here. There is a maximum of 1 mine here, which it's annoying because it could be here and that. No, 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 no. Hmm. Okay. Let's think. Let's think. Okay, that like there is 1 mine here, like maximum 1 mine. Well, no, wait, because it could be like this, right? Yeah, it could totally be like this, so we cannot just say that. Huh? I don't know. What am I not seeing? I'm not seeing something. Probably here. Okay, there is a mine here, maybe, and there is another mine here, but it also could be 2 mines here, right? Like here, here, and here. And that could be possible. But no, yeah, for these two, that could happen. This could also be a mine, and this could be a mine. Wait. Wait. I feel like I'm about to say something really important. Can we say that these two are always free because of these two? And the relationship that it has with these two here? Yeah, right? Yeah. Because no matter where, like, the 2 mines are, it always touches these, and it satisfies these two, so these two are free. Yeah, that makes sense. So these two are free. This is one. This is mine, and that is also mine. So, oh, that is a mine. That's pretty cool. And we still need to figure out where the mine is here. That's a 2. That is a 2. That's a 1. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. That's a 3. That's okay. And we determined that the mine is here. So that would be that side. That would be this whole corner. That's pretty good. And well, technically we have solved this corner too. So that's okay. That's okay. We're doing pretty good. That's 2, and that is that. That's 3. That is a 3. Okay, that is a 5, and it's touching 4 mines already, and touching 2 cells here. Hold on. We can say something about this, right? Because there can only be one mine here, and there is one mine here. Wait, no, 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 no. Oh, both of these are mines. For these 4 to make sense, right? Because there can only be one mine here. So there has to be 2 here. Pretty good. Okay, what else? This is a 1, 1, so that is free. And I don't know. That is 1, 1, so that is free also. And yeah. Okay, that is this is a 1 and this is a 2 after, because this is touching one mine already. So that's 1, 2 parents, so that is a mine. And okay. I don't know what else. What else can we say? Oh, yeah, as I said, we're gonna be here a while, maybe. Not sure. There is definitely something here, but it seems pretty complicated. Hold on, there has to be something here. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, 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 yeah. I see it, I see it. So, because if this is touching already 2 mines, this is effectively a 1. And as that's a 1, that's touching 2 cells. So, either one of these 2 is a mine. This is already touching 1. So, this is also a 1. So, all of these are free because the mine has to be in either one of those 2 spaces. So, this is all. Yeah. Okay. Now we can say something about these 4, I think. Right? Or something about these 3. One of those 2 is the solution here. Okay, so because there can only be one mine in this space, right? And there can only be one mine in this space. That's okay. I don't know where I'm going with this, honestly, but I'm just talking. I don't know. Well, there has to be one mine here, I guess. Though, honestly, it's a little weird because there could only be one mine here, right? And then 2 mines here, and that make perfect sense, wouldn't it? Of course, the last mine would be here, and that would satisfy both of both of those, and this. But what about okay? What about the other combination? Like these 2 are mines, and there is another mine between these 2. Of course, there couldn't be a mine here, so the mine would have to be here, and that would make perfect sense as well, right? Yeah, that would make sense, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is bullshit. I'm sorry. Sorry for swearing. It was not my intention. Just I don't know. This is a little. This is what I meant by it sometimes gets technical. Okay, so one mine here. There has to be one mine. I don't know. It has to be something with this tree. I think. Let's look at this tree. So one mine here, right? So this effectively becomes a two, and I don't see anything that makes it so there is always a mine between these three. We could say that this is always a mine, but is that true? Is that true? Actually, wait, hold on. Is that true? Is there is always a mine there? Probably not. Let's go over this again. I'm sorry. So a mine here, a mine here, and a mine here, and no mine here. So there is a combination that doesn't work. Hold on, am I? Wait. Am I seeing this correctly? I feel like I'm not. Hold on. One. There will be a mine here. That will be four. That will be one, two. Hold on. There is a mine in that scenario. And what about the other way around? Like one here, one here, one here, one here. Okay, no mine here, so yeah. I didn't went anywhere with that. That's horrible. Okay, but that's sometimes just what Minesweeper is. Okay, I don't know if I can do anything with this. I probably I can, but I'm not quite sure I see it. Oh my god, no wait, no. No, I'm still trying to have my Eureka moment, but I don't have it. Anyways, okay, let's try to see this side finally. I feel like it's probably not as complicated as I make it out to be. Anyways, we have already taken a while here, and yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know. Okay, so there is one here, and there is two in all this part. There is also one in all this part. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I see it now. Okay. Let's just. Yeah. It has to do with this four here. I don't know. So yeah. Yeah. So look at this. Because this is touching two mines, right? There has to be a two mines in this whole space. Of course, there cannot be more than one mine in this space because this tree. So there is only one mine here, and there cannot be like two mines in this whole space too, because that would overwhelm these two. So of course, a solution like this could happen, but not really because then that would happen. The four wouldn't be completed, so that two has to also be here, and therefore these and these are empty. Holy moly, that's okay. Yeah, sometimes I'm a little blind to that sort of reasoning. But can you blame me? It's like a lot, honestly. What does that help me with? Not much, really, honestly. Hold on. Actually, yeah. Because these two is touching one mine array, so there has to be another mine here, and that is also touching this one. So this is all free. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Okay, this is oh my goodness. It's always this three these things. Oh god damn it. I mean I shouldn't act like I don't like them, like I like to solve puzzles. I like to play this dumbass game. Okay, so we know that there is a mine there. So this is effectively a one, right? And we know that, okay, that there is a mine in here also. I mean, we don't know that. Like, it could be here. I don't know. Could also be here, and there could be here. There is many possibilities, but what works? What works here? What works? I don't know. Okay, so one of these. No, no. I guess this tree doesn't really tell us much now, does it? Because it could easily be all of these three are mines, and then this is a mine, and this is a mine, and that would be perfectly fine. No, it wouldn't. These two would be touching three. So, so yeah. Because in here there is a mine, right? And this tree requires at least this part to be also a mine, right? Or it could be here and here. No, no, it couldn't. There could be a mine here, and then that would make sense. Or there couldn't. I mean, if there is a mine here, the mine another mine would have to be here, and another one here, right? Where am I going with this? Probably that there is a free space here that's free, and this is also free because the other space is here. Unless we can find a way in which these three touches, their respective three mines without touching this whole space, which it cannot, because then there wouldn't be there's just two mines here. So yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. But this is free. Okay, making some progress. I guess really well. so 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 what now? Oh my goodness, how long have I been going this? 22 minutes. Okay, hopefully. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care. Right, right. Maybe things just take a little longer for me, but I'm still a beginner and all that, so that's cool. Okay, I'm thinking. What am I thinking? Yeah, there is a mine here. There is a mine here. Is this free? Not really. Hmm, cannot say that. What this one? There is one mine here, one mine here, and there could be a mine here. I mean, there is a mine here, but it could be something like this. That wouldn't make much sense because then this tree wouldn't work. So it's something to do with this tree, I think. Am I missing something obvious? Is there one of these two? And there is also this one, right? So, like, no matter what, like, if the other mine, right, like that this tree is touching is this one, then this tree couldn't be touching this one because that would mean that's a 4. So the other one would have to be here. And same thing if the mine was here, that would have to be a mine. So in both scenarios, this is always a mine. So that is a mine. Great, great. Oh, that does that, and that does something else. I think maybe I don't know. Could be here. Could be here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Because if the mine is here or here, that also touches here or here. So this is free. Wow. Yeah. So that's that, and that's there. That only touches three, and there we go. And that's and that is a mine. No, not really. That's two. That's one. That's one. That's three. Yeah, that's a mine there, and that's a mine, and that's a mine, and that is a mine. Hell yeah! See, it's complicated at times, but most of the time, like most of the board, is just easily solvable. It's just that moments of uncertainty that you really gotta think about. Okay, that's one. That's one. Okay. Okay, where else here? That's four. That's two. That's two. That's two. That's one. Okay, that's one. That is one. That is three. Okay, that's three. That's two. And that is three. That is one. Three. That is one here. Same thing here. Two, one here. Probably we can say something about here, maybe. I don't know. Still don't know this one, right? Not really. Can't really say. Okay, what about here? Okay, that's there. That's also there. That's two. That is yeah, about that. Oh, hold on here. Here and here and here. And there and all that. And all that and here and that's two and that is okay. That's two. That is um okay, here's okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. Hold on. What am I gonna do? This one, this is free. This is one, two, so that's mine. And this is one, two, so I don't know. There is a mine here, there's a mine here. Hmm. I don't know. Well, that's free because that's one and one, and that is also free. And I don't know. That's a mine also. That's a free space. I mean, and I don't know. Okay, that's hold on. One, two. That would be yeah. One, two, one. There is another pattern. So yeah. Pretty good. That's two, and that's okay. This is really fun. That's three, and that is two. That's three, and that is a four, and oh, that's a one, and that's five. One, two, three, two, two, four. There we go. Two. That's a one. Three, one, one. We solved that. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. See, like we solve this part here, and everything just just expanded. That's really epic. Sorry for my cat there. She's a little playful and all that. Maybe she wants to sleep, right? Maybe. Oh, poor baby. She might be a little sleepy. Anyways, we gotta solve this. Okay. Okay. Wait. What is this here? Oh no. I was uh I don't know. I thought it was another one of these squares 50-50 type deal, which I don't like. Okay, what is going on here? A lot of things, honestly. Hold on. That is just a tree. That is just pretty good, and that is that, and there we go. And Minesweeper is so easy, such an easy game. What else? What else? I guess that's it. Oh no, I guess that really is it. Oh no. Well, yeah, we gotta solve this whole part, and then there's probably gonna just be one mine left. So, and it's probably gonna be here, because if at the end there is two mines, then it would be a 50-50. I guess that's the logic here. So there's 13 mines here. So how can we do this? So there is a mine here, right? Um, one mine here, one mine here. What else? Hold on. Yeah, so what else? This is a one, so there is a mine here. But there is also a mine here. There is two mines in this whole space. There is a mine here, and there is two mines here. There is one mine here, and that's about something. And there is another mine possibly in this space. How many is that? Like one, two. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 10, 11, and possibly two of them here or somewhere. Okay, how are we gonna solve this? I don't see anywhere like we can say for sure. Which is fun. That is fun. Okay. Hold on. No, nah, not really. Okay, if there is a mine here, right? So there has to be a mine here, like just one mine. So there is always a mine there, right? So that's a mine. Great. Hold on. That really helps us. Hold on. Because I want to change colors actually. Let's do purple. No, let's do this green. Yeah. Yeah, so there is a mine here, right? So that would complete this four, so this one is free. Hell yeah. And that is also a four. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so if that's a four, okay, what can we say? Like that is already touching one, right? One, two. Hmm. Three and four. Is this a mine? Can we say that this is always a mine? I don't know. Let's say it's not a mine, right? Like let's say this is a free space. is there a way in which that doesn't contradict everything? So there could be a mine here, right? Right, like that could happen. A mine here and a mine here. That makes sense, right? One, two, three, another one here maybe. Let's complete these two. So here, and there will be a mine here. Hold on, that wouldn't work because then this wouldn't. Hold on, I fucked up. Okay. Yeah, this this tree wouldn't be satisfied. So am I not seeing something? Because if that's where the case, like all this thing here makes sense, but then that this would mean that this two is satisfied, so this is all free, and that would have to be a mine, and then that wouldn't make sense. So that combination doesn't work. I don't know if obviously this is like not the best, not the greatest way to do this, like going through different iterations. But is there any way, like, of course, two here wouldn't work. Same thing here. And the only thing is like two here, which we already proved that that doesn't work because of this one. Like there is a mine here or here, then this wouldn't make any sense. So in any case in which this is not a mine, things doesn't work. So I guess that means that this is a mine, in which case everything works, right? I feel like, okay, maybe I hope my reasoning is correct. If it isn't, well, then we're gonna figure out like right now. Okay, that's great. That's really great. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Um, I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. So that is a one. That is a two. So there is a mine here. That's a one, two pattern. So that is one of them. And what else? Am I missing some? Oh wait, that's already two. Yeah, great. That's three. That's three. I think we're about to solve this. I have the feeling that that was like the last obstacle. Although maybe not. No, actually it was. Yep, and there is three mines. Wow. So how are three mines gonna fit here without making everything not work? So of course this wouldn't work. So it's here, right? There is no other way. So yeah, that would be it. Hell yeah. Okay, how long did that take? Around 40 minutes. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Of course, like that was really fun. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this. Like that took a little bit. Pretty good. Normally I take a little longer for no guessing in evil. Of course, but that was really fun. Honestly, definitely many ways in which I can improve, like to see patterns and solve things way easier, like that those structures with these trees around here somewhere that I struggle a little bit determining here. I think it was somewhere around here. In any case, pretty good. I don't know if anyone actually watches this, which I don't know. Then again, I don't care. But if so, just tell me if this is okay, or I don't know. We could play some standard, like on expert. I take like what is 300 seconds around that time to solve this. So maybe that would be better. Of course, we can play something maybe a little more instructive, like a little more basic, like the basic stuff. If would that be good? I don't know. I don't care. Like basic patterns, we can go over those. That would be pretty fun. Yeah. In any case, I think that's gonna be it for me for the time being. I'm not. I don't know. Let's finish this. See, like it's just that that mode is like way more puzzling. Puzzling is just more difficult to do, definitely. But you learn so much more. Like you practice way more. You actually have to, you know, get your head into it instead of just spamming things. Just seeing how many things are they touching and just going with that. Which is there we go. See, anyways, that's gonna be it. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you do watch this, anyways, bye.